rain someday that will fall back on the earth. And I look at the cycle of life that I am a part of, that I'm mindfully participating in. So that's how I start my meditation. And then what I do is I have my statue of Buddha that I got on a trip to Cambodia a couple years ago with my family. And I have a book of meditations that I get every month, and I have my journal. And what I do is, before I start to meditate, I light my incense and my candle. Now, I know we're not allowed to light candles here, but I do have incense that I got it okayed. So I can light this incense. So I have my candle, I have my incense, and then I do my invocation. And I use my body prayer to do my invocation. And what I do is I say 2 short sentences, and I say, as I move, I invoke the grace of the universe, the grace of God, the grace of spirit ever present in this world. And with gratitude, I open myself to the benign grace that guides my meditation and fills me with peace, clarity, and love. And then I bow, namaste. And then I sit, not on my zafu, not on my cushion, because I can't get down that low with my knees and my hips to do that. But I have a nice stool that I use. I can cross my legs, and then I use technology, and the technology I use is my iPhone. It's connected for some music, but there's an app called Zazen Light with a mindfulness bell on the app, and you can set it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it actually times your meditation for you, and it starts out with a wonderful mindfulness bell in the beginning, and then after 10 minutes, it rings again. So you know your meditation is over. How wonderful is that? You don't have to keep checking your watch to see, is it over yet? And it's a wonderful way. And then, because I really try to center in my body, I use all my senses in my body, I have a prayer to go through all my 5 senses, ending at my heart. And I start here, and I say, may my eyes be filled with clarity and compassion. May my nose enjoy the sense of the seasons and the burning incense. May my ears hear with tenderness and love. May my mouth speak with truth and tenderness. May my hands touch with loving kindness. And may my heart chakra ever be open with compassion to the joys and sufferings of this world. It's something that's very brief, but it reminds me to be in my body and use my body, intend for the rest of the day to be centered in this wonderful body that we've been given on this earth. So that's how I end. And then I go and I read a meditation from my book, from my Science of Mind book. Every month I get this, and there are meditations for every single day. There are affirmations. And it's so interesting because I look at today, it was court the presence. Court the presence. The teaching of the mystics has been that there should be conscious courting of the divine presence. That was my mantra years ago. When I chose a mantra, I chose that sacred word to use when I meditated. And I thought, was it a coincidence that that was the affirmation of the day? I don't believe it. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in synchronicity. I pulled this into my life. And then after I read my affirmation, my meditation, and it's quite long, it's probably 2 more paragraphs, I get out my journal. This is a journal I got from my dear friend, Barb Hoogterp, and she gave this to me. She made this herself out at the Blandford Nature Center. And I journal every single day. every day, of course, that I meditate. And it doesn't have to be long, but it's a way to center myself and set my intentions for the day. It's my very sacred practice. So, what do I believe? I believe that by quieting my mind and focusing on my breath, I really can get in touch with the most sacred part of myself. And I can open myself up and be a channel. Be a channel with Buddha, with Spirit, with Source, with that which I feel is greater than myself. And by doing that, I think I connect with something in a vibratory way, an energetic way, that if I open myself up to that energy, I in fact am pulling into my life experiences, relationships, friendships. I pull things into my life that are totally wonderful, that happen to be there at the time I need them. Now, you're probably asking, do you ever face any loss or upset or tragedy? Is your life just bliss all the time? No, of course not. Of course it's not bliss. But you know what it's helped me to do? It's helped me say, may every experience that I encounter be leading me toward enlightenment and awakening. Every single experience. So I'm not pushing things away and resisting. I'm opening up and I'm allowing it in and embracing it and saying this is part of my path. So what I'd like you to do now, there's a part of our daily, our Sunday service called Looking Inward. I would like to do a very brief, quiet meditation for you to look inward today. So before we begin, please find a comfortable seat in your chair with your hands on your lap and both feet on the floor if possible, because that helps you feel grounded. And if you can sit a little bit forward on your chair to have your back unsupported and keep your spine in alignment, that will really allow for the energy to come through. Now, if you need the support of your chair and you need to lean back, by all means do so. But this is what I find helps in my meditation, and it helps keep me alert during the time that I am focusing on the silence and my breath. Now, if you would please turn inward to that which you find most holy and allow your eyes to close. Soften your forehead and your eyes and allow your eyelashes to rest gently on your lower lids. Soften your cheeks and your ears. Unclench your teeth. Allow your lips to soften and let your tongue drop to the bottom of your mouth. Allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears and your shoulder blades to drop on your back. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Feel the air as it enters your chest and expands your lungs and sends oxygen to each and every cell of your body, your organs, your bones, your muscles, your tissues and joints. Allow your chest to soften. Allow your abdomen to soften. Allow your shoulders to let go of any tension or stress you may be carrying. Allow your hips and your legs to feel the support of the chair and your feet to feel supported by the floor. Now bring to your awareness the feeling of your clothes on your skin. Feel the air of the room around your face. Hear the soft sounds of a clock ticking, of an air conditioner, or of the pulsing of your own heart beating. Notice any thoughts that may come up for you. No judging, just notice. Notice any feelings that may arise. When this happens, observe it. Thoughts, feelings, and then gently return to the breath. Over and over, return to the breath. Notice that feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky, rising and falling. Your breath rising and falling. Thoughts rising and falling. You forget, and then you remember again. You remember to return to your breath. No judging, just pure, non-judgmental awareness. Now choose an intention or aspiration for yourself today. It may be to seek more clarity in your life. It may be to choose presence in a relationship in your life. It may be to forgive yourself for something you hold on to. It may be to ask forgiveness from someone else. It may be to fill your heart with gratitude for something or someone in your life. It may be to cultivate compassion in your life. Compassion for others, for those who are different than yourself. For those whose political or religious viewpoints differ from yours. Compassion for yourself and gratitude for your body and all it does for you every day. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. When you're ready, you may open your eyes and return to this room. I would like to give you an example of making a conscious decision to choose presence in your life.